We are live. Oh, almost went the wrong way. We are on the opposite bench than we have been this tournament. The other night we got to be right above the boys. Here we go. Huddy thought he had heard from Coach that lines really aren't changing this entire weekend, so we shouldn't expect any changes. And I would say maybe a little bit. You've got this does look the same. Excuse me. Kellen out there on the right, Graf as your center, Beitlich as his left wing, and you've got Wendelek and Van Olsberg as your D pair. Going up against a Velocity team. They don't actually play at Velocity. I was chatting with one of the dads. Sponsored by Velocity. This is a put-together team. These are all Edina kids. They are all second-year squirts going up into Pee-wees. So they're not a physically big team. They don't have any big giants like yesterday. But this is going to be an experienced, fast team. The dad said all these kids were either B1 or A players.
Oh, wow.
So they cut through their pool. They went 3-0 in pool play. This is a good team. Do I think the boys can play with them? Yes.
Oh, boy. Down goes Wendelek. No, that was Beitlich.
Lost an edge. So I think the Steel are going to have to bring their A game. But I think the potential is there. Right now they're in the offensive zone controlling the puck. Wendelek just had it knocked off his tape. Again, swoops in to pick it up. He's looking.
Ooh, finds Graf at the top of the slot.
Quick shot. Wow. Deflected, wide left. So far, Velocity maybe just kind of feeling it out.
Yeah.
They were content to kind of stand and just watch Graf load that shot. Velocity playing timid. Steel, I think, just trying to take the opportunity and jump on him early.
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go.
Huddy tries to jump.
Huddy gambled and lost on that one. Wendelek bailed him out.
And it's
right over the shoulder.
Goalie went down, they went up top. Nothing he could do there.
Oops, wrong one. Yeah, good shot. Wendelek pushed him to the outside. He had a pretty tight angle, but he got over the shoulder of goalie Stadola.
That line was a little gassed, too. They were out there for almost 2 minutes, right? A minute and a half.
It's the pro and con of having a nice push in the offensive zone away from your bench.
Comes with experience, so Huddy maybe should have just dropped back versus try and pinch.
He gambled.
Jared, do you want a donut? We just had donut delivery from Marla.
Oh my goodness.
I declined it. I'm trying to watch my figure.
I don't know if the fans want to hear us eat a donut while we call a game.
True.
Yeah, I think part of it too, again, number one, Huddy gambled. He lost.
Yeah.
But it comes with, during the regular season, you see defensive pairs play together. They learn each other's play styles.
Correct.
Maybe Hudson thinking Wendelek was behind him. Who knows?
Yeah, nonetheless, like you said, it comes with experience and knowing how each player plays. And Huddy maybe thought Wendelek was going to be back a little bit further. He did a good job of getting back. Yep. Discredit to Wendelek to help pick up there, but 2-on-1 is tough to capitalize on.
Dean out of the zone. He'll backhand up, provide for a partial line change for the Steel. Kirsten Jerna tries to push that off the tape. Graf off the bench. Kirsten Jerna skating off. We'll complete that line change. Beitlich back out on. Kind of up in the same spot. Can't really see what's happening on the corner. Graf loses it. Velocity takes it right down the middle. Steel doing a good job of tying up those sticks. No shot. Beitlich off to the races. He's got two in front of him, but he does have Graf and Dean trailing. Velocity swipe it off to the far boards.
Goes back to what we were talking about yesterday, Jared. We have 3-on-2 going the other way. Maybe just couldn't get it across, but had a couple guys coming with him there. Maybe just trying to get it across.
Dean is off. Gens is on. Velocity has possession. Looking, trying to set something up. They'll go to the middle.
There we go again with jumping that odd man rush the other way.
Quick shot. Nice save, Stadola. Oh, no.
It started back in the offensive zone. I think our D guys are just trying to be a little too aggressive here, and the puck squirts out, and we have nobody back. Had a 1-on-none going the other way, and a fat rebound, and Velocity buries it.
Stadola made the nice save. Puck was out. Wendelek went to swipe it and skate it out. Probably should have just cleared it. Got pulled off his tape immediately and went right back the other way. So, again, the learning curve of this is a team that if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. The little mistakes that you got away with last night, you're not going to get away with them today.
Correct. It doesn't seem like we're not being able to keep up with this team. We're just 2 odd man rushes away from it being a 0-0 game yet.
Stickney out in front trying to help. Rebound opportunity, put back into Sadola. He'll cover on that second attempt. We'll get a face off to the goalie's left. Full line changes for the Steel, partial for Velocity. Popped that one out of the air, but again, this is what we're talking about. Just that little mistake, not being able to clear it when you have the opportunity, allows Velocity to get right back in.
Oh boy.
Trying to get it out. Steel just not able to get a stick on it. Thankfully, Velocity not getting any clean shots out of that little kerfuffle right in front of the net.
Kellen, you got a pinch, buddy. Just stand there and watch.
No, Steel trying to fire up. Nice little stretch pass again. He's going to skate that one out.
Punch it
Trying
out.
to find an edge on the outside. Leaks out in front of him. Velocity will continue to push. Velocity will take possession. Beitlich, swipe pass doesn't work. Velocity is going to come back the other way. Van Allsburg, right through the wickets. Boys just playing not super clean today.
No, not at all. A 2-2 going the other way here.
Beitlich tries a little toe drag. That does not work. And Velocity is going back the other way.
It's not going to work against this team. You're going to have to make solid passes to be able to find the open guy.
Van Allsburg will get to it first, down in the Bermuda Triangle down there that we can't see. Tried to come up the boards, got taken by Velocity. They're going to do a quick shot, backhand, wide left. Back off the board. That's Spies down there battling, squirts loose. Gens pushes it forward. Velocity point, fires back down to the
Get it up, Huddy.
Deflected. Huddy tried to find Gens. And got wide open.
Somebody wide open in the back. Just a complete meltdown of her. Everybody kind of went to the corner, and we had one guy standing wide open on the back side of the net. They found the open guy and buried it in the back.
Yeah. Talked about this on Friday night. Some of the issues we saw against that Friday night, a better team. Spacing kind of collapses. To your point, we had 4 boys rush the puck out at the point, and nobody staying home in front of Sadola. Velocity recognizing it and finding their man. Velocity wins the draw. They're going to push in the offensive zone. Peterson will get to it first. Peterson backhand finds Wendelek.
Here we go.
Gets out. We've got an odd man rush. Connection just not getting made. Just a little bit ahead of Kirsten Jurna, so he can't reel that one in. Wendelek will try to hold at the point. He does. Back down. Kirsten Jurna will pick it up behind the net. Velocity gets there first. Jack Dean now has it.
Gets tripped, and it does not get called.
Backhand attempt to hold. That's Peterson. He does. Little drop pass. Velocity finds it. Jack Dean. Nope. Peterson smartly starts backpedaling, then intercepts the pass to slow down the rush.
Loses an edge.
Yep. So he's down. Quick shot just over the glove of Sadola.
Kirsten Jurna breaking out with it here. Intercepted in the neutral zone. Offsides. Didn't call it.
The players knew it. They went out to clear even though the rest didn't see it.
The ref said he was on, but I don't know about that.
There we go. This is Beitlich again trying to get fancy and dangle his way down. Gets the puck taken. Jack Dean trying to intercept. Velocity back in the offensive zone. Beitlich back. Quick shot deflected down off the body of somebody. Beitlich, Dean, they were all kind of in the mix. Spies was right there as well. Velocity, offensive zone, down in the corner. Not sure, let's see who comes out with it. Velocity does. They're going to wrap around the other side. Oh my, that was a
nice
heck of a shot.
wrister.
That was a tough angle to get that kind of pepper on a shot on the wraparound.
We just looked dumbfounded.
Yeah, we're getting kind of punched in the mouth here this morning. And we'll see how Coach Kyle looks to settle him down. And you hate to say 7 minutes into a game, what can we learn in this game? But we might be to that point already.
There we go.
Spees, nice little push. He finds Beitlich. Beitlich gets bodied. Still has the puck though. We're gonna get a shot. There we go. First shot.
Stickney wisely retreats.
We had an initial push right at the drop, and then we really haven't been back in the zone.
Kellen
There we
buried
go.
it.
Beitlich on the nice wraparound. Goalie deflects, gives up a very juicy rebound. Positioning. Kellen again staying home in front of that. He's able to drop that one in.
All right, so a little bit of glimmer of hope here. One thing I do want to point out is Stickney, how he was in the corner here, didn't bite, got the puck back down, or let Jordan take the puck back around, didn't bite down, stayed on his point, paid off.
Velocity on the drop, pushes into the offensive
Loses
zone.
an edge. Spees.
Yeah, you wonder if just the quality of the ice. We have lots of players on both sides losing edges. Wonder if the ice is soft this morning.
Very well could be.
Battling, Velocity going to dump and chase. That is Spees who will get there first. He'll wrap around. Wendelek.
Stickney.
Stickney, sorry, in the corner. He goes back the other way. Ooh, Gen's not able to pull that one in. Velocity point will dump back down. Kind of playing back and
Nice
forth
move.
here.
Nice pass across. Here we go.
Here we go.
3-on-2.
They're in. Beitlich coming right down the middle.
Kellen,
Tries
you
to
got to
get by
follow
one.
him up.
Ends up going right into the face of another. Kind of uncharacteristic of Mr. Beitlich. Usually he is a pass first. Now we got an odd man rush coming back the other way. There you go.
Oh, they're gonna call a penalty here,
Or
I think they're gonna put him in the box for roughing.
we'll see if he's going a double or if we have to have somebody serve. Yep. They're
Two
gonna-
guys.
Well, and they won't put our goalie in, so we have to choose somebody to serve. Sadola clearly not liking some activity after the whistle. And, oh boy, we're giving him fives. 5 for fighting. A terrible ban from the 90s and a penalty that we have right here this morning. So it looks like Camden Peterson's going to serve on behalf of goalie Porter Sadola. They're going to put boys in 5 for fighting.
Don't mind it. It comes back down to they shouldn't be doing that stuff anyway. Keep it clean. Just don't know that both of them. I don't know who instigated what, but
Yep.
nonetheless. Back in that other play when Jordan had that breakaway, Jordan got his shot on net. Kellen would have been moving his feet. He would have had a wide open net on that backside. He had a little bit of a rebound opportunity there, so something we'll point out to him later.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Yes, he will.
Here we go. So after an initial push in the offensive zone, Velocity able to dump it all the way down.
Behind you.
Chipped off somebody apparently, so no icing call. So again, with the coincidental 5 for fighting for both. Both boys are in the box for 5, yet we are playing 5 on 5. Centering pass attempt deflected, still loose. Cover now. Nice job. In the defensive zone, we're going to have somebody stay home. They are Velocity just too good at positional spacing. They always have somebody right on Sadola's hip.
I would agree. Harris
That's going
wins
to be
the
something to
draw.
watch all day. Velocity takes it. They've got it now down behind Sadola. They're going to wrap around the other side. Gens will get there first. Velocity right there as well. Gens tries to push up
Throws
the
it
middle.
out. Finds
Deflected. Finds
Beitlich.
Yep, Beitlich. He's off to the races, but Velocity, they are a speedy team. All second-year players. So these are older boys
Nice job by Spees to
with
keep
that
it in the
additional
zone
year of
here.
experience. Chip up. They're going to chip and chase. Stickney gets to it. He's opting to wrap all the way around. Gets by one, but he's going to get contested down in the corner. Comes up, and Velocity able to hold at the point. Now we're back battling just inside the blue line. They'll go to the opposite corner. Again, Velocity kind of imposing their game plan. You can see them purposefully space things out when they get chipped up. Oh! Good pass attempt by Gens. He had to thread the needle. Good idea. That window was tight though, so he didn't get that all the way through. Velocity, big stretch pass. Backboard to blue line. Now they're over the red line. That was clearly offsides, but no call. Steele comes back the other way. Wendelek gets back checked from behind, loses the puck.
There's nobody back on D.
Steps up. Can't get a puck. Can't get a stick on it. Wow, nice little leading pass by Velocity, and they're going to get another one.
Wendelek sucked down in tight with that puck. Nobody rotated up. Kellen tried speeding back, but was not as fast as the Velocity skater.
Penalty would not be over, yet they cleared them both. So kind of a weird combination of rules and things being enforced here.
Here we go again. Wendelek bring the puck down in the zone. Does anybody rotate
Backhand
up?
attempt. Right there, close. Graf was there in position, but just couldn't get a stick on it cleanly, so he didn't get an opportunity to try to tap that one in.
We were fortunate there again.
Turner right here. He's coming across the middle, trying to find Graf, gets down in front of the goal.
Nobody on the point.
Caught on a partial line change. Van Allsburg tries to 180, go back the other way, but a second Velocity player right there to pick it up.
Yeah, they're just Spees just gets beat on the outside corner.
Dicing their way down to the goal every time.
Every time they're getting a pretty clear shot. Positioning seems to be a little bit off today.
Kirsten Jerna losing edge. He goes down. He'll skate off. Velocity right there. Graf contesting. Dean in the mix. Spees starts backpedaling. Can't get a stick on it. He goes down. Huddy. Nope, excuse me. Stickney holds it. Kicks it out of the zone. Velocity brings it right back in. And this time they hold.
Stickney tries to get it out. Just couldn't.
Here we go. Stickney's got possession. Looking up, bite like turn and skate, my friend. Velocity cycles across the blue line. Jack Dean pushes. Quick passes from Velocity. No one skater really tries to dangle too much.
Nope. Very good positioning. They're all spread out on the ice.
Jack Dean pulls it up. Quick little quick pass to bite like just outside the blue line, but Jordan had just come to a standstill, so not a lot of momentum there. Steele trying to just knock it on
our heels. Coach Kyle is just on them. We are standing around.
That's Gens, gets his stick knocked up, loses the puck. Lightlick tries to knock it off.
Gets out of the zone. Who's that in pursuit? Grady Harris?
Yep. It's a name we haven't really called much of
Lightlick
today.
loses an edge and the puck.
Sagola, glove save. We'll get a face-off to the goalie's left with a little under a minute left in this first period. This is a tricky one as a coach. Your team is clearly outmatched and also not playing their best.
I don't know that I just think we're just not in the right positions here. Like we're on our feet. I don't think we're playing our best game by probably the whole tournament. We're possessing the puck. We're just giving up kind of bonehead plays, in my opinion. But
Velocity out of the defensive zone, pushing it forward.
But what do I know, Jared? I'm just a hockey dad that thinks he knows something.
Yeah, we're two guys that didn't grow up playing hockey.
Right.
Puck back down in the corner. Velocity will take possession behind the net. Quick little spin.
We're going to get a boarding call against Leo Graf.
Yep.
Across cross-check, boarding, whatever you want to call it. A penalty. Let's call it that.
Call it a penalty.
2 minutes.
That'll put the steal on the penalty kill for the last 14 seconds of the first. And if they can hold, a little over a minute and a half to start off the second.
I don't mind that call either. If you're going to do that, it's player safety.
Yep. Draw goes to steal. Wendelek is going to get out of the zone. Burn some clock.
There you go.
Gets down into the offensive zone. That's going to wrap it up for this one. And we'll go dark. We will see you back here to start the second. All right, we're back. During that minute break, Chad, I feel like we solved all the problems.
Yes, as we always do, Jared. Now, if they can just execute on the...
that game plan that we were unable to deliver to the kids, if they can execute it, good things are going to happen. I think the biggest thing right now is the boys' mentality.
100%. They're down 5-1. Maybe we can get a quick one here.
Yeah, they need to get
a little bit better off.
And get a spark. Harris
Although
on the
we do
drop.
have to kill this penalty.
Yeah, we got to get out of the penalty kill first.
Oh, nice job.
Nice little
Kellen.
interception.
Get it up.
Again,
There you go.
We'll chip up, find Huddy on the half wall. Huddy pushes down. He's over the red line. Velocity right there. Hudson
Nice.
dump and chase. Nice job. That's the smart play here. You don't want to overextend and give up an odd man rush.
Correct.
Velocity coming back the other way. Speeds Van Allsburg cycling back. Again, looking to contest. Just slow him down at this point.
Nice work.
Nice job. Just burning time. If we get a cover, all the better. Nope, their goalie's too good for that. He doesn't cover.
Keep moving.
Give up the free face-off.
Keep moving. Hey, we came out with a little spark here, Jared.
Yep.
Huddy gets a shot off. That boy. Velocity grabs it in the corner. Kellen
High.
pursues.
He's got to get back. Harris turns on the burners. He'll get there. He'll push him to the outside. Nice little drop pass, but Van Allsburg there to help.
Good job, Huddy.
He'll look to get it up. Nice just looks to get it way high. Held at the point, though, by Velocity. Knuckled puck. Cover. Hold. We'll get a full line change. Got to say, these four, that's Harris, Gens, Van Allsburg, and Spies. Really good job of bringing a solid minute of penalty kill.
Correct.
With most of the time in the offensive zone.
Correct. Just pursuing the puck. Get after it. Be aggressive.
In a smart way.
Correct.
Nobody overextended. They didn't give up any odd man rushes.
Yep.
Here we go.
That's what it's
Draw.
all
That's
about.
Dean. He's got it in his skates. Comes up with Stickney. Stickney will cycle back behind. Tries to do a 180, but a Velocity player right there. So now they're tangled at that back wall.
Keep the puck up against the wall.
White trying to get in there, impose his will. Still battling. Ooh, Velocity comes up with it. Fakes the wraparound, ends up getting a quick one to a teammate.
Nice job,
Another
Leo.
shot from just 10 feet above the point.
Just dump it.
Yep. Send it. Send it.
6 seconds left here on this power play. We got to get this guy out of the box here. That'll kill the power play.
Two players. Two Steel players. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Two Steel players bumping into each other gave Velocity a free shot the first time.
I don't know who blocked that. Was it
the post? Hit the post.
Was it the post?
Yep.
Okay.
Bounce took a wide side just left of the goalie. Velocity fired it again and hit the post. So sometimes it's better to be lucky
Trip.
than good.
There we go.
And
Now we're going to go on a power play.
Jack Dean draws the penalty. That's going to get Velocity to take possession, and the whistle should go. So a tripping call on Velocity puts the Steel on a power play. We get a line change.
As much as I love a power play, sometimes we play not great on a power play.
Yeah. I'm sure a more elite hockey mind could tell us the science of why that seems to be, but
we're going to go with we don't know.
Yep.
This power play brought to you by Waconia Women's Health. For all your acupuncture and women's health needs, see Steph Brownworth in Waconia, next to the movie theater.
Steel comes up with a draw. Quick shot deflected off the blocker of the goalie to his right. Out in the corner, Kirsten Jerna fires up to the point. Peterson, nice shot. Inches wide right. It was a great shot. Now, Velocity doing the right thing and just firing that thing down to the other side. Spees will get there first, but Velocity right behind them.
If we can get them up here.
If they can cycle it quick, they could have caught Velocity with an odd man rush. They overcommitted and had two players deep. Spees not able to corral that in time. Oh no. Camden Peterson with a rare miss pass this week.
Good job by Gavin. There we go.
Ended up getting bailed out.
To Kellen, but intercepted there by Velocity.
You know, Chad, I don't want to say you jinxed us, but this power play has not felt like a power play so far.
No.
Peterson, nice little push by Peterson up to Kirsten Jerna.
All right, 2-on-1. You got to find the open guy.
Oh, it's a misplay by the goalie.
Wow. That was definitely a miss by the goalie. It was a wide-angle shot from below the red dot.
I think it had just enough of a waffle on it that...
and it went off the side of the goalie. He didn't really... I don't think he saw it all that well.
He just
nonetheless
couldn't track it effectively, and we'll take it.
5-2 to 5-2, whichever way you want to look at it. 11:31 to go in the second.
Steel take the draw. They're going to push up. Nice little cycle back to Van Olsberg, who finds Dean. Dean pushes into the offensive zone. Steel boys appearing to settle just a little bit. That was Wendelek getting taken out as he came across the middle. Refs deem it incidental, so no foul or penalty. Van Olsberg pushes up. Can't get the puck, but plays the body, so no breakaway. Ooh, risky move, but he gets through. Beilich dices through two of them. Now he'll backhand it up into the zone so Leo Graf can chase and pursue that chip and chase.
Smart move on that last possession there when we had it. Wendelek took it down. We had a Steel skater that came up and helped out on defense. So maybe a little pep talk in between periods there that Kyle said. You gotta rotate up.
You know, Steel holding the offensive zone. Quick pull shot in front of
yes!
So we got a goal.
Leo Graf.
Leo Graf with a nice rebound.
Here we go. Let's keep this momentum.
The initial wraparound attempt, if that was Beilich or Dean.
There was a no-doubter there. He buried
Harris,
that thing in the back of the net. That's what we got to do.
So Minnesota Steel letting Velocity know, hey, we're not dead yet. Harris on the draw. Harris locks it up in his skates, manages to cycle back to Spees. Spees tries to find Kirsten Jerna. He didn't see it rather, kind of got lost in his skates. Stickney on the wall, takes it off a Velocity player's stick. Nice job. Stickney looking to pass, it's out of the zone. Ooh, a little misplay by Velocity, gives Gens a chance. Again, he can find an outside edge. He'll at least get it on net. It was right there. Kirsten Jerna just a stride behind.
Nice work.
Wasn't there in time. Up the half wall, Harris looking to contest. He slows him down. Ooh, Stickney tries for the swipe. Now we've got an odd man rush coming back the other way. Spees looks to get one.
Good job, Grady.
Harris is back. Deflect. That was Harris coming through. Shot never actually made it on goal.
Velocity was our best defensive player there.
Spees coming out in front of his own goalie. Gets tipped. Sadola has to cover it.
velocity players kind of got tangled up there. I think that was the best defensive move we've had all day, preventing a one-on-goalie opportunity for the velocity.
Graf on the draw. Wendelek out there, Dean as well, Peterson, and still Spies. No, Beitlich.
Yep. Dean, Graf.
Wraps around, finds Beitlich on the far wall. Beitlich can't get his tape on it, so just leaks forward. Wendelek tries to pick it up. He pushes forward to Graf.
Oh, Graf, nice move.
Quick shot right into the
That goalie did not know where that puck was.
He lost it in his pads.
He definitely thought that went in and behind him.
You could see him do the head
Yes.
hang. He thought he gave up another one. So
We just got to keep hammering this guy. I think we might be able to get another one or two here yet.
I definitely think their goalie is the weak link in their chain.
And just like the other team we played, same.
Oh, you got to
same
hold
thing.
that in, Jack. You got to get that. Here we go. Steal out of the zone. Peterson waits. Nice. Finds Graf entering the zone. Graf holding on the wall. Squirts to the middle. Beitlich trying to hold it in. Can't. Wendelek doing the same. Now velocity's back to the other way. Wendelek will get there. Try quick 180. Velocity ties him up though, so now it's a puck. It's a battle behind that. Velocity
Nice job
calling
by
for it in front of the
Wendelek.
net. Camden races over to put a body on him.
Wendelek, good job using his skates to get the puck out of there. Stick was tied up.
Peterson, just again, I can't tell you enough how impressed I am. Just doing the right thing all the time. Peterson, nice little chip forward to start this push by the steal. Beitlich from the knees.
Jack Dean from below the red line.
That's an interesting
tough.
shot choice.
But nonetheless, I think he was trying to bank it off the goalie, which not a bad idea.
Up in the air. Yep, deflected off a defender's stick. Might have been Peterson. Stodola has to catch a can of corn right out of the air there. So it will be defensive zone far side. 8:25 left in this second period. Harris on the draw. Gens, Kirsten out there as his wingers. You've got Spies and
Van Allsburg.
Van Allsburg out there as your D pair.
Get it up.
Nice interception on the line by Gens.
Oh, gets it up to Cruz and
Pushes it up.
just a bit out of his reach.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Velocity player loses an edge. That allows Kirsten to find it.
Oh man.
He wanted a hard cycle to the blue line, but
Foot race.
Van Allsburg will
Good
get there,
job,
go
buddy.
outside, smart play. Now he's going to chip it up the half board, dump it down. So after a shaky first for Van Allsburg on D, he seems to have settled in and is making some good plays there as well.
Keep it in. Good job, Grady, to keep it in.
Quick shot.
Gets another one on that goalie.
Boy,
He
this
had no
goalie-
clue where it is.
Yeah, this goalie is on the struggle bus right now. We just need to get shots on net.
Good job.
Spies, nice
Spies. Oh, Kellen gets slew-footed.
The boys' sticks have really come alive here. More aggressive play, a little bit cleaner. That's Graf
Positioning.
battling. Yep. Nice little centering pass. Play it
Velocity's
leaks
down,
Van Allsburg's
definitely
got to
on
get
their
there.
heels.
He doesn't. Boy, this kid is speedy. Quick shot,
Nice
saved by
save by
Stodola.
Porter.
Kick down to the backboard, kick out by Van Allsburg.
Doing some line changing behind the
He'll
play.
take it across the middle, skate out of the zone. Pass up, finds Leo entering the zone. He's got 4 skaters all around him. They collapse. And we can't
Huddy
hold.
can't
That
keep it
knuckle
in.
puck.
Popped his stick.
Nope. Hard to pull those out of midair. Huddy
Yeah.
probably should have just got a body in front of it instead of trying to hit it out of the air.
Hindsight 2020.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to make those decisions from our vantage point up here, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, why can't they just do that, Jared?
Yeah.
I mean, a couple guys that may or may not be able to lose a couple pounds. We should be able to tell these guys how to play hockey. Oh wow!
Stodola, nice job tracking that puck, and that nice pass by Velocity right across the crease. Here we go. Steele pushing forward. Beitlich
Got them on their heels. 3-on-2.
Speed.
Trailer.
You've got Jack Dean right there. Oh, nice glove save by Velocity goalie.
Had a trailer. 3-on-2. Got off a good shot, nonetheless. Velocity goalie gloves it. Luckily. So back with the Gens, Harris, Cruising Journal line, along with Wendelek and Spies.
Oh, Stuckney, sorry.
Stickney, yep.
you going to do, buddy? There we go.
Bring it behind the net.
He was trying to decide to go right or left. Ended up cycling behind the goalie. Puck gets pushed out. Now we're battling here in neutral ice. Velocity right on the blue line. Gens pushes
it up.
Persinger has it. Gets by one.
Got a trailer.
Nice centering pass attempt. Harris, quick shot. It's loose.
Get it in there.
There's the whistle. There's the whistle.
Harris puts one on net. Goalie drops it out of his glove. Kellen tried to chip it over his pad, just couldn't get enough of it. That would have put us within one, Jared.
Yeah.
Different game.
Initial rebound was loose. We could see it down on the ice. Boys playing right to the whistle, but I think learning from that first scrum, as soon as the whistle went, you saw all the boys
Yes.
throw their hands up. No after the whistle extracurriculars. I like that. You want to play hard,
look at
but you
this
want to
passing.
play clean. Nice cycle. Jack Dean just not able to catch that one. He'll get in position now. Little deflect by Velocity. Wendelek, just fire it down, buddy.
Velocity is on their heels.
Oh, here we go. Nice pass by Velocity. Wendelek's got to get back, cause some problems.
Oh, got to get a hook.
There, you can't lift the arms. You can only lift the stick, and Wendelek gets under the elbow of the Velocity player. I don't.
Steel fans do not like that call. Thought they lifted his stick, but I think he got a little too much.
Yeah, I don't. From our vantage point, it looks like he got under the arm, not the stick.
Yeah.
Because as he lifted his stick, the Velocity player's whole arm came up. So
I don't think that gets called if there's a slew of people around him, but when it's a breakaway, you're going to get that call.
And, you know, if the Velocity player sold it that well that most of the rink bought it, well, I guess kudos to him.
Correct. Power kill. Here we go.
Quick
Let's
shot
see
from the
if we
point,
can get out of
deflected
here.
off Leo Graff. That'll go to the far corner. Velocity, nice back pass. Peterson contesting. They've got it. Peterson, nice job. Peterson just knocking that down, not letting it get in front of the net. Tried to sling that thing up to the blue line. Point holds. Graff.
Oh, no.
Ended up inadvertently
Nice
dropping it on
save.
the doorstep. Now Stodola will sprawl and cover.
He got maybe his toenail on that one to kick that one away. Otherwise, that would have probably resulted in a marker for Velocity.
Leo Graff doing a good job trying to help his goal. He wanted to one-time that out of the way, but misplayed it. Ended up just killing it right on the doorstep. So, shot from the point. Nice initial save.
Oh, wow.
Second save. Boy, Stodola just doing the Lord's work down there in the crease. Here we go. Puck's out. 1:23 left in the penalty. 4:31 left in the second. Persinger trying to tie him up down the corner. Peterson there as well. Trying to hold. Spies and Harris back. Peterson hustling. So no odd man rush for Velocity. Spies pushes it to the outside. Centering pass attempt makes it all the way through. Nobody can get any wood on that one. Velocity up to the point. Point loads, fires. It's up in the air. Makes it all the way through. Might have just barely touched Stodola's leg pad. Now we're down in the corner. Harris just trying to get on it. Point will hold. Contested.
Nice job
There you go.
by Spies.
Contest pushes out.
Burn some time.
Yep.
There you go.
Nice little pass.
All right, now we go.
He's in his zone. Harris, quick shot.
Oh, it's a
juicy
fat rebound.
Juicy
What
rebound.
are we getting a whistle for here?
I don't know. There definitely was a whistle, but play continues. Velocity player loses a stick. Swipe by Harris. Ooh. Right at the blocker pad and stick of Stodola to the near corner. Cycles around. Peterson will try to get there first. He can't. Velocity will dump it down behind the net. Harris and Peterson still there.
10
Harris will
seconds
get-
left on the power play.
Now Peterson's got it.
Just get it out.
He'll backhand.
There we
That's
go.
gonna get out. Nice job.
The boys need a change.
Yep. Ooh. Persinger, I believe he was looking for a line change, but if the puck shows up, you take it. Peterson's got it. He'll take a quick shot. That's up in the air.
It's gloved.
Yep, and we'll get a face-off. So, Steele back at full strength, and we'll take a offensive draw just to the goalie's left.
That's 3 minutes left in the second period here. It'd be nice to get one more out to go into the final frame, maybe down one. But like you said, that wretched 2-goal lead could play in our favor maybe for once.
Yeah. So that's Graff just tying him up there behind. Violet trying to sweep in.
Jack
Dean there as well. Puck squirts out, kind of ping-ponging back and forth. Wendelek looking. Dean's got it now. Nobody really to cycle. Our spacing kind of went a little high. Quick shot.
Oh, off the post.
Yep. Right off the boot and post. Then Alford holds. He cycles down. Graff will cycle up. Whitelick over. Oh, beautiful centering pass. Jack Dean just gets tied up. Yep, that was a really good pass. Velocity comes back the other way. Centering pass. Stadola tries to cover, gets kicked out. It's loose right in front. Velocity will gather. They'll look to shoot again. Right off the, here we go, loose again. Wendelek coming in, saving that one, putting the player off his edge, not letting him get a shot.
Jordan.
Jordan comes back the other way. He'll take one. Yep. Centering pass.
Oh, nobody home.
Yeah.
Jack Dean was there, but he was tied up.
But boy, Velocity did a good job of just smothering our player in front of the net.
Oh, don't get another one, Wendelek.
Careful. Almost a very similar situation. Wendelek getting a stick up under the hands.
Could have been a hook there too in our
tries
favor.
To chip back to Wendelek. He's up. Knockdown. That's going to be Beitlich. He'll bring it up.
He is gassed.
Yep.
But nonetheless, makes a nice fancy move. Floats one in.
That'll get us the line change that we desperately need.
We did. These boys were tired.
Solid shift though from that core.
What a difference in periods, though, here. From the first period to the second. I don't know what Kyle said, but maybe gave him some smelling salts or something. They seem to have another gear.
First period, embarrassingly so, all Velocity. And I would say the Steel have taken this period and stamped their name on it for sure. Shot goes wide right, ends up on the backboard. Velocity will pick it up. Kirsten Turnus looks to contest and slow him down. Stickney drops down. We got to get off.
We're back.
They do.
Now pursue. Let's go.
So Steel re-enters the zone. Velocity oddly just hanging out, letting Steel enter the zone. If we can hold, no, we can't.
Now we got to
get
rush the other way.
Got to get there first, otherwise they're off to the races. Spies slows him down enough to get Harris back. Nice job, Trig Spies. That was a dangerous situation setting up there for the Steel.
Stick with him, Gavin.
We've got a 3-on-1. Gens is trying to get back to even this out.
Does a good job.
Got bodies down
everywhere.
There you go.
Does a good job to get in the way of the Velocity player.
Velocity, good job of knocking it off their tape. Here, Kirsten Turner will pick it up. He'll skate out of the zone. Looks to get over it, and inadvertently, I would have said that one stayed in, but we'll take the whistle.
I think you're right.
I think that hit off the back boot of a Velocity player and never actually left the zone.
Tried to get it across to Kellen as he was sprinting down the ice, but hit a boot.
Not that I'm not impressed with all our boys, but another one I got to just put a highlight on is Gavin Kirsten Turner. His commitment to passing and involving teams this weekend has been noticeable.
Yes, I would agree.
Jack Dean takes the possession after the Steel win on the draw. They push the offensive zone, cycle back, Spies D to D over to Stickney. Stickney getting bumped, and there's the period. We'll go quiet, and we'll meet you back here for the third in a little over a minute. Here we go. We are back to start this third period. 5-3 velocity over Minnesota Steel.
We get a chance here right out of the gates.
Careful.
Oh no, wait. I'm thinking the wrong side here.
I thought Beitlich was confused there for a minute.
He was confused like I was. He was ready to shoot that thing.
He was ready to fire. Oh my
man.
goodness. A momentary mental lapse there for the Minnesota Steel. Winning the draw, but pushing into the defensive zone. They all appear to be on the same page now.
Grady Harris.
I will tell you, that does happen occasionally. Last weekend was at another tournament for a Steel team. Had a young Steel player
Follow him, Kellen.
right up the draw, score on her own goalie. It happens. These are young kids. They get excited. Here we go. Steel in the offensive zone. Velocity pulls it off the tape of Beitlich. So now they're going to push up the other way. Oh, can't hold at the blue line. Wendelek will collect in the middle.
Real draft.
Looks to push. He just dumps it in, but can't get it down to the back wall. So Velocity is going to take it back. Beitlich right back to Wendelek. Here we go. We've got a 2-on-2 centering pass attempt. A little bit ahead of Kellen. He can't reel that one in. So Velocity will come back the other way. Partial line change means Jack Dean and Camden Peterson were already in position.
There we go.
Velocity fires, wraps around the other side. Velocity still has possession.
Somebody's got to pick him up.
Centering pass.
Get out.
Boy, 4 Steel bodies right in front of the net there.
Who's going to pick him up?
Yep, you got
standing at the top of the crease here, Kellen. You got to get there.
You can hear Coach yelling. It's almost like they thought they were on a penalty kill. So after getting into the offensive zone, Velocity able to take this one across the middle, go back the other way. God, that guy literally went through 4 Steel players, and we could not knock it off his stick. 4 Steel players had the opportunity to contest that and couldn't get it. I will say, I looked this morning. Velocity has scored a fair amount of goals this weekend. They have 2 kids who have the majority of their goals. They are, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah.
As of this morning, I think he had 7 goals in this tournament.
Oh, wow.
So he's good.
Nice work, Jordan. Sneaking the puck in.
Knocked out tape by Harris, slows him down. Back check by Beitlich. He'll pull it off their tape. He'll cycle over to Van Olsberg.
Go, Huddy.
Van Olsberg will look. He can find somebody. Kirsten Jurna.
Oh no.
Velocity coming back the other way.
Nice work by Spies. Out of his reach.
So stretch pass intended for Beitlich, just a little bit out of his reach, goes all the way down to the far wall. Here we are. Ooh, that was Spies gambling, trying to hold it in the zone, doesn't. Van Olsberg and Graf able to pick up the slack there and hold neutral ice and push it back into the offensive zone. Beitlich loses it on the corner. We've got a 2-on-3 for us, rather. A little push off the tape. That was Spies. Van Olsberg locked up. Spies comes in. Ooh, hits the ref's boot, slows it down. That allows Velocity.
Cruisin' Jurna didn't see it.
Yep. He just kind of got spun around a little bit. Never saw that one right by his feet. Velocity in the back. They've got 2 in front of the net.
Gets it out to Beitlich. Gets it across to Cruisin' Jurna. Here we go. Goalie has not really
not a strong, hasn't instilled a lot of confidence.
No, he's been leaving a lot of rebounds. It's just those breakaway shots. We just can't get somebody there to clean that up. Keep putting shots on it. Let's see if we can capitalize here.
Harris on the draw. Gens on his right. Dean on his left. Stickney up at the blue line. He'll spin, dump down to the corner. Gens will pick it up. Velocity able to kick that one around. They're going to skate up now. Knocked off the tape by Harris. Nice job, Harris. Centering pass by Gens. Doesn't make it all the way
Had
through.
Dean on the backside there.
Point, Wendelek will take it and cycle down. Here we are, though. Nobody's cycling up. This is where it gets dangerous. Now we have a
We have
defenseman deep
nobody
in the
down.
zone. Nobody over on the other side. Wendelek now rotates back up.
Keep working. Keep
Wendelek
that in,
over,
Wendelek.
hold.
Nice. Oh, he's got Kellen all alone on the back. Just couldn't get it across to him.
Gens has got 2 Velocity players on him. He's going to need some help. They end up pulling it off his tape, skating around the other way. Wendelek looking. He'll hold. He'll cycle down again. Quick shot. Rebound opportunity. Kellen guessed right. It actually went left, so
Tries the center again.
he was in the right spot, just guessed wrong. Velocity.
Good
pushes
job,
through.
Grady.
Harris disrupts the flow, knocks it off, allows, I think that was Wendelek to push it forward. Jack Dean being aggressive, getting a stick on it, just bringing it into the zone. He's down there all by himself.
Oh, nobody home as we were
No.
changing on the
We had a
backside.
4-man line change there. So Jack Dean just doing the work, getting it down in the offensive zone. Leo Graff now
Nice
holding.
work.
Graff, Dean, and Cruzenjerna down there just battling.
Oh, boy.
Wendelek steps up. Can he hold? He does. Peterson now off the bench as our 5th player, second defenseman. Peterson will cycle over, try to hold on the point. Takes a carom though. He can't get to it. That's going to allow
Get
it
back,
to kind of
Wendelek.
wobble all the way down. Graff, Wendelek back. Both take a swipe at it. Can't get it. Shot goes wide right. Wendelek chips off the board. Takes a weird hop off their point man and goes the other way. Graff will contest. Nice little move by the Velocity player though to create some space. Nice save by Stadola. Kick it up. Peterson has it. He's going to skate it out. He's looking. Cruzenjerna goes inside inadvertently right into the middle of 4 Velocity players. So Peterson really had nowhere to go with that one.
Nowhere really, but it worked out in our favor that the Velocity player chipped it in for us.
Spies dumps it down to Gens. Gens behind the net. Centering pass attempt. Oh, that's a tricky one. The only way to get it to the middle was to lift it, but it also meant we didn't have
What do
a
we got
puck.
going on here?
That was settled, so nobody could get a shot on that one. Peterson can't hold the blue line. He'll go back the other way.
He loses an edge.
Yep, goes down. Graff down to the corner. 8:17 left in the third.
Oh, Beitlich loses an edge too. Can't corral it. Graff was trying to go for Beitlich. Beitlich falls down.
That'll bring us all the way back into the defensive zone. So after a first period that looked like we should pack it up and sell the gear at the secondhand store, the boys have really come back in the second and third, making this game way tighter than I think anyone on the Velocity team thought it would be.
Correct. I would agree. We just came out flat in the first period and take that first period away, and it's a different story.
Into the offensive zone. He's got speed. He gets an outside edge. Ooh, just whiffs on the shot. Manages to retain possession, though. He'll cycle up to the point. Quick shot by Speeds right up the boot. Rebound opportunity. That was Harris. He wanted that one. Just deflected off the stick of one of the defenders, so never made it on net. He wanted that one. Nice little drop pass by Velocity, so they're out of the zone clean. Offensive zone entry. Knocked off the tape by
Nice
Harris.
work.
Harris just inserting himself, not letting them get comfortable. That's the Grady Harris that we're used to.
Yes.
Just kind of being everywhere at the same time, I feel like. Gens tries to come across the middle, quick shot, stick save, deflected to the goalie's right into the corner. Graff right there to contest. Beitlich there as well. Beitlich getting locked up. He loses an edge and goes down. Gens trying to push his player man over the boards. They get it out. Ooh, Spies.
Oh no.
Yep, he got locked up. Now we got Peterson 2-on-1. Nice quick shot. Goal.
Kellen tried to hook him on the backside there and just couldn't get anything on it. The Velocity player got a shot off and buried it in the top right corner of the net.
That's a good shot. That's a tough shot.
Yeah.
He was heavily contested and forced off to an odd angle.
(7-3) Velocity, 6:55 left to go in the third period.
Leo Graff on the draw. Velocity will win that draw. Cycle back to D. They'll push up, try to enter the zone. They do. Into the corner. Wendelek has it now. Persingerna looks to break, see if Wendelek can find him. Dean there as well. Wendelek opts to just skate it in himself. Good strong shot. If that had been on net, we might have had something there.
Yeah, just wide right.
Oh, Graff. Oh, another one. Nice job by the Velocity player. Just getting enough of his blade in there to deflect that shot off to the back wall.
Wendelek can't hold.
Oh, Wendelek, nice job holding that.
Dumps it in though.
Yep.
Coach Kyle just wanting to push here, and we have to. We're down 4.
What is Coach Kyle yelling? I didn't pick that up.
I don't know. Too many men. And the ref kind of screwed up there. He was going to call us for too many men. We had pulled the goalie. Six minutes left to go. We pulled goalie, so the ref thought we had too many guys on the ice. He didn't realize the goalie was out, so they'll drop the puck in the offensive zone.
Really unfortunate for us is that the other team didn't realize it either. We had the advantage. We had the pressure. So all this ref did is stop the game and give the other team time to plan for not having us have a goalie in net.
Right.
That is, refs are human. They're going to make mistakes.
And watch this. Goes wide right.
They're volunteers. I'm certainly not going to rip on them, but that just is really unfortunate for your Minnesota Steel.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knew that. I didn't know that we pulled the goalie. Maybe a little element of surprise, but I think the Velocity coaches were calling too many men on the ice, and the ref saw it, counted the players, and blew the whistle.
Some gamesmanship by Coach Kyle Crable. Would have liked to have had the opportunity to see if that could pay off. Ooh, quick shot, just a little high. Nice strong shot by Jack Wendelek. A little bit high.
Centering pass goes nowhere. This one's going to go wide left.
Yep.
But they call a tip. All right, so we regroup. Steals. Kellen loses an edge.
Clean entry. Dump and chase. Spies, Harris, Gens down there. Beitlich, Peterson, Wendelek. Wendelek holds on the point.
Got Kellen wide open on the...
Oh my goodness, about 10 feet too high. Centering pass attempt. We need more than one kid down in front of the net if we're going to have an extra attacker.
In behind the defensive guys there, and just cannot.
Gens just gets spun out of possession. It goes up the wall. Peterson will trace. He'll retreat. Velocity. This kid is speedy. Peterson's has the hustle.
Oh no. Oh no. This is nice work by Wendelek to keep that out of the net. We got a pursuit. We got an extra guy.
You have an extra guy. You have to get out there and contest. Oh, are you kidding me?
How do we let that one go in?
Of all the shots that could have gone in on that possession,
that's the one that goes in. Cam Peterson, bouncing puck. Give him that. Cam Peterson is right there. Just could not get anything on it to stop that slow rolling bouncer.
You know, regardless of the outcome, I kind of like the decision to go a good 2 minutes with no goalie and put the extra pressure on. It didn't pay off this time. You're probably going to get some coaches that don't like that idea, but
I like the aggressiveness. I tell you what, we've talked about it before, Jared, that Kyle has really stepped up his coaching, his program, the practices. They're a lot more intense, seem a lot more intentional. This year has been a night and day difference for us as a family than it was last year, and we look forward to next year.
And it's these game situations with an extra player. When you're playing without a goalie, you can practice that on your home rink, but that is not the same as an in-game scenario where you are playing with that 6 men.
Yeah, you're right.
You need that game time practice and experience, and Coach Cal giving them a solid 2 minutes of that here today. So a little extracurricular after the whistle. Referees kind of...
Leo Graff has it, hops his stick, but he comes back out.
Here we go, Graff pushing it forward. He's got the back check by Velocity, pretty solid though. He ends up getting pushed out to the corner, quick shot, deflected to the goalie's left. Beitlich right there, he misfires, can't get it. Quick shot by Gens, hits off the outside edge of the post. Gets into the right
Oh, and
corner.
he gets hooked.
Yep.
Oh, we
got
had an
without
empty
a
net.
goalie again.
Wendelek has it. Foot race.
They're going to say no icing. Gens will get there first.
Centers
Find
it.
somebody. Oh,
Graf was
Hey,
streaking.
great idea, but Velocity got just enough on it to deflect
they're gonna
that.
ice
Graf
this one.
couldn't pick that one up. That's going to be icing. Now we'll come back with the extra man. 3:19 left in this game. So I don't know, with 3 minutes left, down by 5. I'm not sure pulling the goalie is really we're going to pump 5 goals in 3 minutes.
Nope. But you don't know if you don't try.
You don't know if you don't try. And I think Coach Kyle's shown the boys, I'm committed to winning.
Yes.
I need you to commit to play hard.
Yep. And they are. They're going after the puck. Like I said, the intensity is picked up here, it seems like, in the second half of this third frame. So even if we get a couple markers, I'd call that a moral win for the Steel.
Yep. That puck's out of his zone. Oh, off the boot of Kirsten Journey. He just didn't see that one coming up to him. Deflected. Spees knocks down that shot. He'll go into the kick it down the other way. Velocity is going to take it all the way back for us and allow us to get into the offensive zone. That's kind of them.
Yes, we'll take
Tied
that.
up on the boards. Wendelek holds at
Pinches.
the point. Nice job. He's going to
Can't
push
get it
down.
through.
Stickney cycles up. Stickney holds. Wendelek pushes down. Kirsten Journey right there. Couldn't get his stick down on the ice. Spees holds.
Real Graf gets it across to Cruzen Jurna.
Quick shot. Deflected up the blocker to the back wall. Graf will pick it up. Tries to look to the point. Quick shot. Tried to go off the back of the goalie. Hit the side of the cage. Dumps back down. Wendelek holds center ice right inside the blue line. Too much stick handling. Just shoot
Yep.
that puck, young man.
Get it in there.
You don't need to do 3-4 wrist jobs there. Graf tries to get it to the middle, gets pushed up slightly. Stickney not able to get anything on it. Now they're looking. Ooh, just pulled off this tape. Again, our spacing a little tough. Stickney, Graf,
You got 4 guys
all kind
in
of
the
on top
circle.
of each other. Not a lot of room. Nobody in front of the net to go to, even if they had come out with it.
Right. Had 4 guys in the circle, 2 defensemen on that side of the ice as well.
Yep, that one pops loose. Wendelek will chase and retreat, chip it away.
This line is gassed too.
Yep, we're getting a partial change. Whitelick is on. Under a minute. Harris takes that one. He'll kick it up to himself. Oh my.
We got people all over the ice again here.
The ref kind of swallowing his whistle there with under a minute left.
Nice work by Jack Dean to get a
Yep.
stick on that puck.
Steele just playing right to the final horn. 25 seconds left. Harris tries to get a quick shot on net. Deflected off the boot of a defender. Peterson holds his own. Gens tries to kick it down. We've got a pile. Gens, quick shot on net. Stick save, kicked over to the edge. Peterson holds. Now we're battling on the boards. Squirts out.
3
Harris is
seconds.
gonna
Are they going to
retreat.
get it? They do. At the buzzer. Still lose this one 9-3. I'm guessing they'll count that. Not that it matters.
Nope. So what this means, I believe this means we'll play at 2.
Correct.
We'll play for third place.
Correct.
And we'll play the winner of Cap City, the loser of Cap City and Euro All-Stars.
Correct.
So
I don't think the scoreboard reflected the way we played, though. I thought we played pretty well. A couple.
they're not going to give him that 9th goal. Not that it matters, but
Here. All right.
we'll see you back this afternoon.
Thank you all for coming and drive carefully.